Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fifth Road Tarot, to Fifth Road Spirit. I'm here with your weekly tarot reading for the week of January 3rd, 2021. Happy New Year. Um, Welcome to 2021. Welcome to the first reading of the year. I'm just so happy. I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy that you're here to join me. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I know you probably noticed that my setup is a little different here, but we're going to roll with it. All right. So let's go ahead, create space here. Right. I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot by Krans today. Spirit, I ask you to come into this reading with some guidance for the collective for the week of January 3rd, 2021. I call on the spirits of the elements of air, fire, water, and earth to come into this reading with a message for the collective. And I also call on the fifth spirit, the spirit that unites us all, to come into this reading with a message for the collective. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead here. Spirit, can you give us some guidance for the collective for the week of January 3rd, 2021? Can you give us some guidance for the collective for the week? Thank you, Spirit, of 2021. Got four actually popped out. A couple of them are sticking together. That's too many, Spirit. Two. Getting a lot of pairs here. Interesting. A lot of pairs. Okay. We've got 3 pairs out on the board. Interesting. Go ahead actually and put this at the top. So maybe we can have a little more space here. Wow. All right. Wow. We've got some big cards out here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to make sure you can see. First off, we have, well, actually, they came out together. Death and the Judgment card. And then we have the Son of Pentacles and the Daughter of Swords. That's also the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Interesting. And at the end, we have the pairing of the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Now, I don't know why these all came out in pairs, but I think as I read, the story will be uncovered. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the Hierophant. So this is definitely a spiritual reading. Wow. Give me a minute here. So the fact that the Death card and Judgment have come up, I'm going to prop these up while I talk about them so I don't worry about shaky hands. Make sure you can see. A little bit closer here. Okay. So Death and Judgment. Spiritually, I get the sense with this reading, the way is being cleared now for us to go on the journey that we're meant to go Um, and this is bigger than anything that we've ever gone through before. This is so okay. Let's put it this way. So on our own individually, we may have been going through. Um, we may have individually been going through our own dark night of the soul, our own, lowering into the underworld. And I've talked about that a lot on this channel in other readings. We may have gone very deeply into, we may have gone very deeply on our own into the depths, and we understand the journey. Um, we understand the thing that has been, um, we understand the journey that we've gone into in this death and this judgment. And judgment is not so much, and this is a two-sided message of as soon as the thing that we did not need in our lives died off, we were again given new life. We were again given this new opportunity. So it's almost like as soon as the thing you let go, or the thing that ended left, this new thing came in and created this new path. And the reason, and I'm wondering now if that's why I'm kind of seeing these pairs, right, is because there's a very quickening happening here, that as soon as we let go collectively of of this idea of individualism and start thinking as a collective, we will be in this new life instantly. Instantly, the second that we let go of this holding on of it's my path and it's my journey and it was done this way and if we don't do it my way specifically, right, then it's not the way. And that's what is dying off here. That is what is dying off. That is the sense that I'm getting of something is dying off, so that we all collectively can have this new experience. Now, going into this Son of Pentacles, Daughter of Swords energy, the story continues. The Son of Pentacles, once we are in this new space collectively on this major arcana level, right, with the Death and the Judgment card, the Son of Pentacles, royalty now steps in. Royalty of the suits steps in and says, I am coming with an offer. I am coming with an offer for the collective. I am coming with an evidence of evidence, not evidence. I am coming with evidence of the existence of new earth, new life, new dreams, new talents, new resources, renewal of resources. And then the Daughter of Swords follows right up behind that and says, with this new offer comes new truth, comes new dreams, comes new ways of living in truth, ways bringing forth of a clarity, right? So that this is what comes after that judgment. And then finally, right, we come into, oops, my goodness, I can't believe I dropped it. We come into the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Gonna pull that a little bit closer. The Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Chariot, we are riding into success. We're riding into new change. Like whatever is coming, we just need to let it happen. We just need to let it arrive, let it show up. Don't fight it. Don't fight this change. If something is coming up, and this is a weird way of looking at it too. If something shows up for you, right, that is from the past, something that comes back up, let it come back up and let it die and let it go. Let it happen. Don't even fight it, right? Because when it appears, it's just going to go right back out because it's not meant for you, right? This is the Chariot. This is success. This is moving forward charging forward. And look at that. The chariot has the pentacle around its neck. The chariot, its way is lit by the sun, and its in its head is the remembrance of the moon. It's a unifying effort with masculine, feminine, and the earth, right? Of charging forward into success. This is, we're no longer, we're moving into this energy of no longer thinking about uh, toxic gender, toxic, making any kind of toxic, gender roles or gender anything. This is a whole, right? A whole, WHOLE, new beginning. Not, like a oneness, new beginning. And this Ace of Wands just clarifies it. Look, Ace of Wands, this is, we're riding forward with passion. We're creating something new. We're going off, right? We're going off into the distance. We're going off into, this newness. And this is what is promised. But I mean, if you're not understanding that this, death, when the death card shows up, a lot of people get scared, but death is really all about this process of change. It's also representative. This is Scorpionic energy. We're going into the depths. We're going into, when we go into the depths, we go into the darkness. When we go in there, we're taking that same path that Inanna took, goddess Inanna took. And as she went down into Hades, right? As she went down into the underworld, she stripped all of her outer, all of her outer garments, at every gate that she passed until she came to speak with her sister, who was at the, who was queen of the underworld, and she stood naked before her and offered condolences. And her sister took her and killed her right there, hung her body up, on the wall, and that was it for Inanna. But what ended up happening is she had um, she had left followers above ground, in the upper worlds, to come and get her. And that's exactly what they did. Is they came and got her, retrieved her body, brought her back up, and that's the process that she went through. But when we think about going into the depths, we're so scared because we think so much about, what is this asking of me? What is it asking me to let go of? What is it? What is being? We're it's almost as if we're more scared to lose our garments and our outer things and our jewelry and our clothes, and we're so worried about losing that than we are of actual death and no one coming to retrieve us. Like, those are the real things that we should concern ourselves with. Is we should easily just let go of the outer things in order to really properly get into the spirituality of this journey. And again, this is all, what's the word? This is all like mythological. This is only, you know um, kind of an analogy of the process. It could look different, if you say, if you get a new job, you're gonna have to give up. Say you're gonna have to give up maybe uh, dressing up or having fancy clothes or something like that, or maybe you'll have to give up, um, something that would like individualize you, I guess. But once you let go of that thing, right? And it's not so much that you're buying into um, servitude or anything like that, but it's a matter of, somebody's asking, what are you willing to let go of in order to go down this new path? And it's all up to you. Like, that part is actually individualized, but as a collective, this is what we're facing as a collective. And it's not just clothing, and it's not just what shoes we're wearing. This is actually what dresses us up as a collective. So, politics, the way that we treat others in policy, the way that we there's, even though this is spiritual, I really do see there's a change here coming, and it starts with the people. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and get some guidance. I'm going to use the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. We are at 15 minutes, so let's go ahead and get some guidance. All right, Spirit, can we get some Oracle guidance for this reading for the collective for the week of January 3rd, 2021? Thank you so much. Let's give it one more good shuffle there. And let's go ahead and ask Spirit for some guidance for this reading for the week of January 3rd, 2021. Any guidance, Spirit, for the week of January 3rd? Oh, here we go. 2021. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. And again, guys, we got another pair. I don't know what's going on here. Is there some sort of Gemini coming up? Like something is going on for pairs to start showing up here. I don't know. Maybe it is a sense of wholeness and oneness. The masculine and the feminine coming together in this time. So we've got completion in reverse and the curse in reverse. Now, right side up, completion is the number 9 card. And you can see the Ouroboros symbol there, which is the snake eating its own tail. But it came out in reverse, so we're going to read the medicine for that. And then also the curse, which is the 14 card, which shows a woman with a painted hand over her mouth. And, when I look at that, it kind of reminds me of the indigenous women who are protesting they put the tattoo of the red hand over their mouths to symbolize the murder. I'm sorry, little trigger warning, but symbolize the murder and mistreatment of indigenous women. So that's what came up when I saw that. So let's look at this, right? Both of these are in reverse, but they're also a little bit, might be good to be in reverse. So let's go ahead and read number 9, completion in reverse. Okay, completion. The essence. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. Ooh, the need to transform an old one into a new one. So let's see what the medicine is for this, since it's in reverse. Clinging to the old form will only bring decay. What? When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so that you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday, who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dusk. Shine bright like diamond. Sorry, I just heard that song as I said that. But do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly. And this is indicative. I know I keep talking about a Nana's journey, but it's almost as if we're on the other side of that journey. We're looking for sunlight. And I don't know if you all are also thinking the same thing about 2020, because globally it was just a very weird year for everyone. So let me go ahead and read the curse. Curse in reverse. All right, the curse. The essence. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. So, the medicine for this card, since it's in reverse, be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intentions so as not to create a debt or karma that, sooner or later, someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling and sensing here, people, is that there is something going on right now on a collective level, that there's an opportunity right now to turn the the things that we have done as humans to, to the earth, to each other. We have a chance now to turn it around. And I think that's the collective message this week. All right, so that is your reading for the week of January 3rd, 2021. I hope you are having a phenomenal first week of the year, and I will see you next weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.